guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I have a fun video of I'm going to be doing everything that I got for Christmas haul. I am very spoiled, and I feel like everyone in my life knows me really well, which is really special. So I'm going to go showhead and English. I am going to show you everything that I got. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm getting super close to 500 subscribers, which I'm really excited about, and I will have my other socials linked down below as well. But let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm going to do it in order of what people got me. So I'm going to actually start with what my brother got me. He ended up getting me one of my goals for 2026 is to play with other art mediums as well as like fiber arts. So he ended up getting me some watercolor paper and then these pastels, like these oil pastels to use with it, which I'm really excited about. I really like these. I did a little like test swatch of all the colors on this first page, like at the very bottom. I'm really excited to use these. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with them. I already like started a Pinterest board of like all the inspiration and all things oil pastel, which I'm really excited about. I'm excited to be able to make like little paintings and sketches and drawings for my bedroom and decorate it more. So I'm really obsessed with these, so thank you to my brother Doug. And then he also went ahead and got me a book. I finished Anthema by Kari Lake. That was my very last read, I believe. I think I finished it like on Christmas Eve, and so I was really enjoying that book. So he ended up getting me another book by Kari Lake as well. This book is Nocticadia. I'm really excited about this book. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I've heard really good things about it, and it has these really pretty sprayed edges, which I'm thrilled about. It's gonna look amazing on my bookshelf. I think I'm gonna really enjoy this because I really loved Anthema. I think that's how you say it. That was my first ever read by Kari Lake, and I really liked it, so I'm excited to see if I like her other stuff just as much. So I got this guy from my brother Doug as well, so thank you, Doug. And then my next gifts are from my best friend. It's funny because I got him a Lego set and a book as his Christmas present, and then like Tim Tams. And then he got me essentially the same thing. He got me a different Lego set, a different book, and then a little crochet accessory type of deal. So I thought that was really funny that we exchanged gifts, not knowing anything about what the other person got, and it ended up being like literally like the same like ideas. I just thought that was really funny. But he got me this Lego set, and this is my favorite gift that he got me, and I think it's really funny. It's this Kingfisher Lego set, and it was an inside joke, and I thought this was really funny. But Kingfisher is the name of like the Fae warrior in the Quicksilver book that I really like. He's like the main like guy in that book. And there's that one, and then Brimstone, and I really like him. I think it was really funny. And over like the last month that I've like been reading those, I've like mentioned it multiple times and like explained the plot to him, and he's like very familiar with the characters. Not because he's read them, but essentially because I've told him the entirety of the plot in those books. And so Kingfisher is also the name of a bird, obviously. And so he got me this Kingfisher bird Lego set, and I'm really excited. I started building this already, but I'm gonna finish making this, and I'm gonna put it on the bookshelf, and I'm gonna put it next to those books. So it's Kingfisher's next to his Kingfisher, you know? But I think that's really funny. And this one's really cool because it moves, like the wings like flap like that. So thank you for this, John. I really appreciate it. And this is one of my favorite gifts that I've received this year. It's also just like so sweet. It's like not only pretty, but it's just like really funny. So that was a really sweet gift, so thank you. I got that guy, and he also gave me this book. He was really excited to read. This is a series, but he was really excited to read them, and then he ended up not liking it, but he thinks that there's a chance that I might like it. So I'm gonna try reading it, and then I'm gonna get back to him and tell him if he should suck it up and continue reading it because it gets better or not. But this is the Dungeon Crawler series. I'm excited to read this. I think it's kind of like fantasy-esque related, kind of like video game-esque. He kind of, from what I've gathered that my friend told me, is that it's essentially really similar to like it feels kind of like you're in a game of like Dungeons and Dragons. It's kind of like the vibe loosely. So I'm really excited to read this because I think it should be really, really fun, and it's just kind of different from my typical read. And I also really love the fact that one of the characters in this book is a cat, and apparently that cat follows the entire series. I think there's quite a few books. There's at least 7 of them. And they're all, it's supposed to be a really good series, so I'm excited to read this. I think it'll just be like a fun, lighthearted read, which is something that I really like. I like going back and forth between like really kind of like heavy fantasy and that kind of stuff to just like a lighthearted read in between, and then going back to that and just switching back and forth. So I'm really excited to read this guy. I'm planning on reading that sometime in January. And I think I'll really like this, or at least I'm hoping I will. And it'll be kind of nice if I do, because again, it's a whole series. And then the next gift that he got me, and the last thing that he got me, is this really cool like crochet and knitting accessory. It's also really cool because I feel like with crochet and knit stuff, they make it for one or the other, and it's not like a universal thing. This is a roller. So what this is, okay, this is by the brand Copper Cactus Collective, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's essentially like this roller situation, but then it has a crochet hook measurer as well built into it. And then on one side of the roller, it's centimeters, the other side is rollers. And then you can loop it like this, and you can also wrap it onto your wrist like a bracelet, like so, like that dealio. So you can wear it as you're making something. But then one of my favorite parts is that it also has stitch markers, like holders built into it. So you can have all of your like crochet or knitting materials on one thing. I really love this because I travel quite a bit, and like my go-to flight activity or driving activity when I'm not the driver is crocheting or knitting. And so I love the fact that you can literally, like here, you can put like yarns like in this guy, and then you can literally like, it's like travel safe. Like you can buckle it into that. Like that is so cool. And I can just like toss it in my bag with me when I'm traveling. But then I won't get stuff lost because I can put the stitch markers on there. I could put like knitting hooks through here, or like crochet hooks, whatever I'm using. So I can take it to work with me if I wanted to. I can take it traveling on flights and car rides, like wherever. Like I could literally fit this in my purse. It's so smart and so genius. I didn't know that like these existed, but I am obsessed with it, and I'm so excited to like use this more. It also has the stitch gauge and like all sorts of stuff. Like this is just so handy, and again, it's so like small and convenient. Like that is so itty bitty. Are you kidding me? I could literally put that in like a mini bag and be set, or like literally in my pocket. So this is an insane invention, didn't know existed, but I think it's really sweet and such a thoughtful gift. And I'm gonna get so much use out of this. I'm not even kidding. Like this thing is going with me like everywhere, and I'm so excited to like use this on flights, because normally what I do with my yarn and all my yarn supplies is this is really not ideal, but I've been putting them in like a reusable grocery bag, and I put the reusable grocery bag in my backpack along with all of my other travel stuff. And so then mid-flight, like once the flight takes off, I like open my backpack and I have to like shuffle through all the rest of my stuff to get to my grocery bag of my yarns and stuff, and then I crochet, and then once I'm done I have to like shove them back in. This will save me so much time and energy and just be so much more organized, just practical. So I'm so thrilled to have this. And again, it's just so genius. It has so many things in one. So that's really cool, and again, just so thoughtful. My next gifts are from my parents. They always spoil me a lot, me and my brother, every year. So I got like lots of chocolates and that kind of stuff, which I'm not going to show on camera. But both my brother and I love sweet treats and that kind of thing. So they always shove our stockings with like lots of chocolates and just different food items and stuff. They also got me a Barnes & Noble gift card, which I don't have with me, but they did give me that, which was really sweet. And then they also got, this one is from my dad specifically, he picked this out, but it's a Christmas ornament and it's my favorite color. It's like this green guy. Then what's cool is you're like, oh, it's a Christmas ornament, but it's also a candle. Like it's a little, you open the top of the ornament and it's a little candle. And I don't know where he got this, but it smells so good. I burned it already once, and it's just the most, I wish you could smell it through the screen because it's so yummy and so delicious. It's like a vanilla, like sandalwood, I think, scent, but it's just so warm and cozy, and I just want to like take a bite out of it. It smells delicious. And I'm obsessed with the fact that it's an ornament. Like, I just love that so much. And I love how pretty it is. And I love the fact that what I'm planning on doing with this, once I burn the candle, is I'm going to use it as like a little trinket dish. And I could put rings and stuff in there. But I absolutely love this. I think that was really thoughtful. And he also knows, he didn't even ask me what scents I like. He just like, he knew the vibes. And so this is delicious. I love her so much. And the color, again, like it matches my room aesthetic really, really well too. So yeah, this was just really thoughtful. And so I really enjoyed that a lot. The next, like my big gift is my parents do like, typically I feel like every year the way that it ends up working is they do like a couple like small, again, I say small, but even then like that's more than enough. But they do those gifts and then they fill our stockings with like snacks and that kind of stuff. And then we do like a lot of times they'll get us like a bigger gift, like the more like expensive one, if you will. And that's like the main gift type of deal. And so this year they got me like a ton of yarn and my mom picked it all out, which was really, really sweet. And she wanted to get me like just authentically made like types of like yarn that I wouldn't like get for myself. That's just kind of higher end. She knows that I like will use it and I love yarn, and that's like part of my job is to crochet, which is really, really special. And so I love yarn. Like, this sounds so random and so funny, but like I am a yarn enthusiast. I love it. I think it's so fascinating to me and so cool and so special. But she went ahead and got me some hand-dyed, handmade yarn, and it is all from the same brand. I will put it in the link down below as well. But it's all made in Scotland itself, and she got it directly from the company, and it was shipped here from Scotland. All of it was. And what's really cool is that it came with this little card. I don't know if you can see this, but essentially what this is, it is a card of the Scottish island, and then it shows where each yarn was made and then the maker of the said yarn, and it gives you all the information of like the sheep information and like the horsehair and just all of the like behind the scenes of it. And it's really cool too because I went on their website to look like more into it, and it shows like the whole process of how they make it and just all their factory. It's just like very detailed and very cool, and I feel like not a lot of yarn companies do that. And so it's really cool. I've never had like Scottish yarn before, and like authentic yarns. And by authentic I mean like from the sheep itself. Like, there's not plastic incorporated into it. I feel like a lot of times here, like in the States, even if you get yarn, a lot of times there are plastic materials mixed in, and so they're not fully like organic and just from the animal, which is not the case with these guys. And they are all hand dyed, and it came with like a little handwritten note from like the company, which I think is really cool as well. But I will go ahead and do like a little bit of a speed run of them because there are quite a few. Like, my mom, again, like my parents feel like spoiled me a ton with the amount of yarn that they got me. And I will also, I'm planning on making at least one sweater with some of these yarns, and then I'm going to make probably another sweater at some point, but I have a concept for one, and I'll kind of insert a picture of kind of like my inspiration. But I'm going to actually be knitting with these, which is really different for me. And it's going to be a challenge because I crochet a lot, but knitting is a lot harder for me than crocheting. But the first ones that I got from, and the brand is called New Lanark Spinning Co. Again, I'll have it linked down below. But this one is the Chunky 100% Pure Wool. And it's this really beautiful greenish color. I think it's absolutely stunning. Greens, again, are one of my favorite colors ever in this world. I wear a lot of green, so this is amazing. And then she got me 3 of these guys. And then she also got me this 100% pure wool. Again, this is the same type as the other one, but it's this like reddish color, and it has like blue and like yellow speckles mixed into it. This is so stunning and so like just warm and cozy. And then she also got me in that same type of yarn. It's like this periwinkle. It's like periwinkle, but it's on the bluer side. It's not quite periwinkle, but again, it has like, I don't know if you can tell, but it has like other colors mixed into it as well. But it's so stunning. I'm obsessed with that yarn. And so those are the 3 that are the 100% pure wool like skeins. And again, I love the colors that she got me. Like they look good on their own, but together they look so good as well. It's gonna make it a gorgeous sweater. And I have like 9 skeins total, and with knitting it uses this yarn. So I think that's enough to make a sweater, or at least I'm hoping. If not, oh no, I guess I have to support the Scottish company and buy more of it. But I think this is beautiful. It looks stunning, and I'm so excited to knit a sweater with these guys. So those are the first types of yarns that she got me. And again, from the same company, she also got me these horsehair ones, which I have never had yarn made from horsehair, and I think that's so cool. It's called Iona wool. It says 100% single origin Iona wool. But she got me this really beautiful creamish color. She got me 2 of those guys. And then she got me 2 of this like orangey. It's not quite orange. It's like a tannish. It's like an orangish tan, if you will. I don't know what it says on it. It says fired clay. I feel like that's a very accurate description. But these are horsehair. And she also got me these yellow ones as well, which is really pretty. It's like this mustardy yellow color. I really, really like this one. I think it's beautiful. And again, she got me colors that match really well together. I still don't know what I'm gonna make with these, but she got me 2 of each color. And so I can definitely make another like larger size project with these guys. And I do want to use them all in like the same project because I think that the colors work really well together. But these are really, really cool. And this is gonna sound really weird. And if you aren't into fiber arts, you probably won't understand why this is so exciting to me. But when you, like, these have a scent to them and they smell like, it smells like a horse, if that makes sense. Like, you know how like barns have a very specific scent? These yarns, it's not like overpowering, it's not gross, but you can smell, like I kind of love it because you can smell like the animal on it still. But these are all horsehair, and I think that's really, really cool. And again, I've never worked with this, so I'm excited to see what it's like and if I like it and how it works out, and just play around with this. I think it's gonna be so much fun. But she got me those, which was really sweet. I'm saying she because my mom picked it out, but my dad and my mom paid for it and like got it for me, if that makes sense. So I'm saying she because, again, my mom picked it out. And then the next ones that I got are these really pretty, what kind is this? This says it's Herbian and Cheviot wool here. It says that. I can't read, so you can read that yourself. But that's the type it is. It's sheep wool, and it's like a smaller gauge. I'm really excited to make. What I really, really want to make is like a little like vest, or even I think a long sleeve top would be really cute with these, because it's not super bulky. So I think it would be really nice to have like a former fitting top made with these guys. But they're in, she got me 3 of like this orangish color, and then she also got me this like creamy color. This is actually more of like the wool from the first type, but she got me like this creamy color and this wool as well. And then she also got to me, this is pure Iberian wool. It says it's from the Outer Hebrides, Scotland. Very pretty, very cool. And it's like this really deep, like rich, chocolatey brown color. She got me 3 of those. Again, it has a scent to it. You can smell the sheep, and I think that's really, really fun. And then she also got me, this is the same type as this orange one, but it's this grayish color. And this one, here, I'll show you the little thing again, because reading Scottish words is a challenge for me, and I know I'm like butchering it, but it's this really pretty like grayish color, but it's very on like the cooler side. You know how colors have like a warm tone and like a cool tone? This is a very cool tone gray, which I really, really like. It's like, it's just very striking. And then I think that's all the yarn. As you can see, those are just like parts of it, and then she got me like doubles or like sometimes triples of everything. So there's a ton of yarn there. I think I'm going to be able to make at least 2 or 3 projects, like bigger size projects. So I'm planning on making a full-size sweater, like a chunky knit sweater with these guys, And then I'm gonna plan on making another type of project. I'm still not sure. This is the one type of yarn where I'm really not sure what I'm gonna make with it yet. But I'm gonna use the horsehair yarn for a different project, these colors together. And then I'm gonna use these yarns together for a different project as well. And this one I'm leaning towards making like a pattern top or something with, but I'm still not 100% sure. And I plan I'm gonna start with the knitted sweater first. But that is everything that I got for Christmas this year. I am obsessed with everything that I got. I feel like everyone in my life knows me so well, and just I feel so loved and spoiled. And I'm so grateful for everything that I received this year. And if you gave me something or just like some love, I love you so much and I am so grateful. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday season. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe. And then also like this video, helps me out a lot. You can also go ahead and check out my Instagram. I post a lot more on there. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.